Little homies, is somebody I'd like you to meet. Her name is Izola Curry. She the one that has stabbed the shit out of Martin Luther King. Jabbed him in his chest. Tried to chop his whole motherfucking nipple off. Had him laid up all on the ground talking about, I have seen the mountaintop. Fucked him up. Don't believe me? Google it. Here go the thing though, little homie. I still love her. Lovely Larry loves Izola. Now, you might be asking yourself, how could he love one bitch that's crazy enough for 3 bitches? And I'll tell you how. I had to actively look for reasons to love her. I had to look for the good in her. And the first thing I came up with is, she probably good in the sack. Cause you know a crazy bitch will fuck the shit out your ass, have you all up against the headboard and doing, you know what I mean, and making noises and sounds and shit, you know. And the second thing I came up with is she could cook. She from the South. Back in them times, in the olden days, every black woman in the South could cook her ass off. Now, the shit's so greasy and salty and sugary, you probably gonna die of a heart attack an hour after you eat it, but at least it tasted good, you know? And the next one I came up with is, she probably had a real good imagination. You could just imagine when she would come home after a long day of stabbing preachers, imagine the stories that bitch had to tell. She'd be talking about dragons and butterflies and black people sailing the oceans and all kind of shit. And it's all in her head and she shares it with you. You know? And another reason I found to like her is she was very polite. Before she stalk you, she'll come up and ask, sir, can I have a locket of your hair? May I dig through your trash can? Please. You understand what I'm saying? And so, the thing is, little homie, in this life, sometimes if you want a relationship to last, you gotta look for a reason to keep the love alive. You can look for a reason to kick a bitch out the bed. You can look for a reason to say, fuck you, don't come around ever again. But if you want shit to last, if it's important to you, take your ass out and actively look for a reason to let the love survive. Now look here, little homie. Don't get the shit twisted. You know? Just cause I love her, don't mean I wasn't mad at her. Don't mean I ain't still mad at her. If I could, I'd have a cold conversation with Izola. I'd be like, bitch, why you stabbed the big homie? I know his speeches get a little long sometimes, but you ain't had to stab him. You didn't have to jab him in his chest bone. You ain't try to slice his nipple. The nigga trying to save every black person on the planet and you want to stab him in his chest muscle. I love you, but I'm angry. It's okay to be angry with the people you love, little homie. Just don't ruminate. That means don't just be sitting up mad for just long ass periods of times, weeks and months and years and shit. Look for a reason to love the people in your life. Sure, your mama may irritate the fuck out of you, but she been there for you. She try to help you all the time. She babysit your kids. It's all kind of shit, you know. Your dad, he may not always been there for you, but he's trying now. He's smart, he communicates with you well, all kind of shit. Your kids, he bad as a motherfucker, a little bit stanky, but he your baby, so love him. Look for a reason, get your ass up, look around, see what there is to love. Don't kill yourself, don't kill nobody else, and don't go to prison.